Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Melina from Edmonton, Canada, and today I have a very special guest and a very special person who's such an amazing person, a great coach in our community, a very successful digital entrepreneur, Neda from Toronto, Canada. Welcome, Neda. Welcome to the my business page. Thank you so much. So
No
before
problem.
Yeah. So Neda, she's a mom of twins. She's an engineer by profession, and she's also a very successful coach and a very great leader in our community. So I'm so grateful and humbled to have her in my page, and to share a journey and share her thoughts and information about our business. Thank you, Neda. Thank you and welcome.
No problem. Thank you so much, Marina, for having me. I appreciate that. One of the best thing about this business, I always tell everyone, are the people who are in this business. We never knew each other from before, but now we are. Every one of us is in one city in the world. Like you're in Edmonton, I am in Toronto, and it's a global business. So I'm grateful for people like you who are in this community.
Yes, yes. And the great thing is, even though we are not finished financially connected, we help each other. We kind of uh, go to move together to be successful in this business, and I'm so happy about it. So Neda, my first question is congratulations to you. You have achieved a great rank in this business. We have our business model is so amazing. We have a passive income generated after we reach a certain rank. So she has reached that amazing position, and I'm congratulate you once more.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yes, yeah, and I know it's a lot of hard work, and you are amazing. You are a great coach to a lot of people. So, my first question to you is: a lot of people ask me, like, what is this business all about? What are we doing in this business? So, can you just explain to my viewers, like, what we
Yes.
do in this business, and what is this business all about?
Yes, absolutely. So what we're doing in this business is helping people who want to get into the online space and they don't know where to start to get started. That's what we are doing pretty much. We will set them up on a specific platform that has been around for 51 years. It's global, it's tax registered, it's incorporated everywhere in the world. It operates almost all the countries except for the sanctioned countries, which is like, well, my country where I come from, and that's because, like, there's no international transactions possible with that country and all the international politics, whatever. But everywhere else it operates, and that's amazing because there are so many businesses out there that only operates in North America. Like if you're in Canada or US, you can only run it in Canada or US. You cannot run it in Dubai, you cannot run it in South Africa, but this business is everywhere in the world, which is amazing. And what we're doing is we're helping people who want to get into the online space to get started. If you want to get into the online space, first of all, you need to know what is the training all about. So you have to have proper training. I have so many people I'm coaching in my team now. I would say around 1,500 people who coming from different online businesses or different businesses, that there is no mentorship and coaching here. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock because I had a Zoom with two amazing people from Australia. People here are committed. We spend time, we sacrifice our sleep, our time with our family for our team, and we help them to grow. And this is very like it's $1 million value, I would say, for any businesses, because most of us don't have any experience with any businesses, and knowing that you're getting into a business that you will have your support from your mentor, you will have support from your coach is amazing. And so first of all, so when you want to start an online business, when I think about it, so you need to have the proper training. Then you need to have a platform, a mother platform that you generate income from, which is like somehow you become like a shareholder of that business. But the good thing about this business is that their initial investment we spend on this business is something that you will use personally for your own use. It's not like the money you give to someone and they go and they can run away and they can scam you or anything. It's a purchase you make, and then you become like kind of like a shareholder for that company, so you have access to do business using that investment. And for many of us, the return on investment is like 1 million times more than what I invested. I remember when I started like, you know, my trial period, and I'm like, okay, I don't have any money, what I'm going to do, like, but you know, I saw the potential. I saw people are making, we have people who are making more than $10,000 a month, we have people who are making more than $20,000 a month. I'm like, okay, you know what, it's worth it, I'm going to make the investment. I have never done any businesses that you can do from home. It's flexible hours. You can spend 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, whatever you want. And it doesn't have a specific time. It's flexible hours and you can generate such income. So I'm going to go for it. And I got my return on investment back, I would say maybe in 6, 7 months. And then after that, it was pure profit. But if you look at the brick and mortar businesses, like if you have a shoe shop, if you have a spa, if you have whatever that is not online, the first 1 year or 2 years, you're just throwing money into the business and without making any money. So it's a blessing what we have here in this business. It's very smart. It's tax registered. It's legitimate. And it's global. So that's what I can say.
You gave so much information. Yeah, thank you, Neda. So, what are we doing in this business? Like, a lot of people get confused. Like, what do you do in the online space? Like, why? What do you do in the social media? So, what explanation can you give for that, Neda?
So on social media, basically all we're doing is informing others about this opportunity. We there are so many people like myself who were desperate. I was looking and I didn't know what is out there that I can, you know, that can help my family. So what we're doing is we're basically informing others of this opportunity. You don't have to use your own videos. You don't have to use on your own pictures. We have so many people in my team, at least, that you know, are famous. They are doctors. They are lawyers. They don't want to use their own videos or pictures. We will help them to create, you know, different types of videos, like small videos, short videos, animations, 3D videos, those kind of things. Some platforms you don't even need a video, like Google Ads. It's a search keyword engine platform. But at the end of the day, your message is about informing others that there is such opportunity, because every day, as per Google statistics, there are thousands of people who are looking for something they can do part-time, something they can do from home, and online opportunity, and they don't know what to do, you know. And most of these people, they only heard about Amazon.
Yes.
Amazon, it's great, but there's a lot of competition, and it's very expensive to get started. Here you can get started with our business with 1/6 or 1/7 of what is required to start your Amazon business. And you don't have to do drop shipping. You don't have to do you know, warehouse storing, you know, your stuff. It's so much more convenient.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Neda. You are amazing. You have so much information within you. Yeah. So, as you said, we when we compare with other business, our business return of, like, the investment is so low, and we get the return of investment faster. So that's pretty
And
amazing.
Helena, I want to ask you one thing. What is your do you still work full time, or this is your full time
No,
business?
I work part time, so this is like part time for my job, and then part time my business. So I was working full time. So I decided to cut down my hours to, because I knew the potential in this business. I knew there is a lot of potential, and if I put my work into this business, it's going to give me a lot of benefit. So I decided to, yeah.
And what was your part time work, or what is your part time work now
Yeah,
that
I
you do?
was working in the retail industry as a OTC manager in the pharmacy. So it
Over
was
the
pretty.
counter? OTC is
Yeah,
over the counter
over the counter. Yes, yes, yes.
in the
Yeah, I was.
pharmacy.
Yeah, so it was kind of busy and was a lot of responsibilities. And I started when I was doing that, like the OTC manager position, and then around last year, mid of last year, I decided to quit my position and just do a part time position, and then do my business side by side.
And Melina, for people, I hope I don't make you uncomfortable, but a lot of people don't know. Like, I know in some days you make probably what you would make in your day job in 2 months, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, what we make in 2 weeks, sometimes you get in 1 day pay. So that's the amazing thing of this business. The return of investment is pretty much amazing, and the compensation plan which the company we have is kind of amazing. So that's one of the best reasons I would say, like, this business has so much to offer us. We just have to put in our work and time, and then yeah. Because another question, yes, you have something to ask me.
Yes. No, no, no. That's okay. I just wanted to let people know that there are so many benefits about this business. You don't want to be spending 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day on this opportunity, and then at the end of the month you make $500. That's not gonna do any good for you. You go out, you buy one pair of shoes for your kid, you have to pay $100, so it's gone in no time. You want to be spending $1 a day, 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, I don't know, whatever you can, and at the end of the month make at least $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, not 500, $400. This is why you need to use a specific platform. You have to. There are not so many companies out there who are 50 years, in the business, who are
Yeah.
global and can give you such income and are also legitimate
Yes.
and tax registered. This is the
Yeah.
beauty of this business.
Yes, yes. And how do you take care of the business with your full-time job? Now, I know you are you are passionate about engineering career. So
Yes.
how can you manage, like, with your full-time career job and the business?
It is not easy. It is very, very hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm not going to say this is, it has been easy for me. I was having meetings from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the morning on my day job. And it was all about commissioning and testing and wires and fibers and elevators and DSSAs and this and that. I'm like, and then I had to switch to the business. So it takes me like some time just to shut down my mind to see what I'm doing. But I think there's a lot of times that you're wasting every day doing
Yes.
nothing. I don't waste any time. I don't waste. I cannot sit back and do nothing. There are very, very few nights that I want to get a break from everyone, everything, from my phone. I hate my phone many times, especially recently. I get like 1,000 messages every day. I remember yesterday, one of the amazing ladies in my team messaged me. I'm like, this is something that easily you can ask your mentor, and this is something that it's so simple. This is the answer, but next time, because I'm managing over 1,500 people, so there is a lot of things that the people, I have like 9 or 10 coaches under me, and these coaches have mentors, and then there are some people underneath them who are getting help from these mentors and these coaches before they come to me. So I try to delegate a lot for things that don't matter. Like, do I have to use blue for my color on my page, or do I have to yellow? It's completely optional. That is not something important. But when I do construction, in my construction jobs, there are some things that are critical, and those are the critical points. As a coach, my responsibility is to make sure when they get to that point, they don't make that mistake. But whether it's the blue color or yellow color or whatever color, these are not the things that has to come to my level. Those are the things that has to be handled by the mentors and the coaches, so that I can do the leadership work. Because and it's not easy, because a lot of people, they just have like some small thing, and they come all the way, they just bypass their mentor and the coach and the coach's coach, and then boom, up to me, and it makes it very hard for me. Sometimes I hate my phone. I don't want to just look at my phone. But then at the same time, I try to get breaks. I try to delegate. I try to remind. I try to communicate. Yesterday, I had a card communication with someone, and I'm like, told her, we should do this, we should not do this and that. And somebody was asking me, how were you able to say it? I said, if you want to build any business, if you want to build anything, a good relationship with your husband, good relationship with your kids, you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to tell them what is it that is bothering you, and what is it that you like and appreciate about them, or this. And if you're not able to communicate, you cannot go further. So I learned that from my construction job, because in my construction job, my manager, my CEOs can call me any day in the office and tell me everything. Maybe some of the things I don't want to hear, but that's like a criticism that I like to hear, because if it's going to help me to get better, right? So it's
Yeah.
a lot of decisions to be made. It's a lot of positivity. You have to take everything with positivity. You have to communicate a lot. You have to be, in construction we call it having dirty boots. You have to be
Mhm.
on the ground. You need to know what's happening, what people are doing. Otherwise, you won't be able to help them when they are at that level, right?
Yes.
Um, so, and also a lot of just don't waste any time. We spend a lot of time cruising on social media about what this person posted about their kids or this and that and travel. um, it's none of my business what other people are doing. If I see the only post that I will 100% of the times stop and comment on are the posts that when I see someone having a birthday party, or they got married, or they lost someone like a dear one, because those things are important. When it's someone's birthday, I have to make the effort to make sure I comment on their post. If someone, heaven forbid, has shared something sad about somebody that they lost, a dog that they lost, a parent they lost, I will make sure I stop by and I say something to them, because it's very important. But the other things, doesn't matter. So you need to just, prioritize what is important for you based on your values and what is not important for you. You will learn that as you grow, and as you become a leader, you will learn that how to. And I wasn't this person I was 3 years ago. I learned all that from this business. So yeah, I
Yeah.
hope I have answered your question.
Yes, 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 yes. So, so a lot of people have doubts, like when they ask about this business, like they doubt sometimes because it's in the online space, or sometimes they even think like why they have this thought that there is no need of investment. So what do you give an answer for that when people ask?
About the investment.
Yeah, about the investment part, and some people have like doubts like is this legit or is this a scam and things like that.
So I tell them to come to the 30-day trial, because during the trial, they will be able to know what company is the one that we're working with. And if they go on the internet and Google that company, they probably have an office next door to them that they can walk in, and then they can just go and shake hands with the managers of these people and see that this business is legitimate. For me, it's very important they can afford this business. I always make sure they can afford this business. If they are in a financial struggle, I would not let them come to the trial, because this is a business. It takes time to make money. It's not like you come now and 2 weeks from now you will get your paycheck. It might take a few months before you start getting your paycheck. You have to have the business mindset. You need to know, you have to understand that this is not a job. It's a business.
Yes.
And when you start making money, you can generate 10 times your salary. I promise you that once you start making money, you will start making 10 times your salary. But you have to get to that first stage, that you are doing training,
Training, yeah.
you are building your website, building your sales funnel, and all that. Some people start making 5 figures, which is more than $10,000 a month, in 3 months in my team. Some people make it in 8 months. Some people make it in 1.5 years. It doesn't matter. Everybody's journey is different. I always tell people in my team, don't compare yourself with other people. We're not in other people's lives. We don't know if they've got help from their spouses, if they have, their English is good, what situation they have physically. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Your journey is your journey. No one is in your shoes. Compare yourself with yourself, but you have to be proud of yourself. Every day you wake up, you said, I learned something today that I didn't knew yesterday. I didn't know yesterday. So this is not a competition, and this is not a race. So if you are having a good financial situation, I'm not saying bad financial situation means, like, if you message me and you say, I'm having like difficulties, I have, but like I haven't paid my rent, I haven't done this and that, I would definitely tell you not to start this business. But if you say, no, I'm not in that situation, however, I want to make more money, I want to invest my money so that I can make it 10 times more, 10, 20 times more. And look at me, I got to the point that I like have a fixed monthly income for the rest of my life, which I can leave it for my kids. This is the business we're talking about. There is no company that you can find anywhere in the world that will give you the retirement. This business has it. So if you want to invest, there is nothing better than this out there. If you want to know more about how much investment, what is the name of the company, why we're using this company, then come to the 30-day trial. It's not something that I will explain to you here. It's something that you have to first decide by registering the webinar for the webinar, watch the 90 minutes workshop, maybe watch it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And if you're interested, then come to the 30-day trial. You have 30 days to decide. It's completely refundable. And if you decided to continue with it, then you can book your call with your coach, and they will tell you the strategies, different investment plans, and you can decide what is best for your family.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Nida. Thank you so much for your time. And just one last thing, what would you say? You need to be successful in this business.
um, um
I know
to be
there are so
honest with
many.
you, in any business, I made a video in Farsi, but you wouldn't be able to see that. The anything in any business, anything in life, anything in life, anything. First is having faith, um, believing in yourself that you can do it, and working hard. I believe in working hard, and not taking anything for granted, and patience and perseverance. And if you have this, believe me, anything you have in life, it's gonna work out. If you know that you can do it. If they tell you tomorrow you can be an astronaut, don't say, oh, I'm 40 years old, I'm 50 years old, I can never be an astronaut. Yes, you can. If you want to be an astronaut, you can be an astronaut today. If you want to be, just go get the education, start working hard, and do whatever it needs to be done and get it done. If you treat it like a hobby, like, I don't know, let's see, blah blah blah, nothing is going to work out. But if you really are serious and passionate and put your heart into it, and you wake up every day and think about it, then you can do it.
Yeah. Thank you, Nida. Thank you so much for your time and for your valuable information. And you are such an amazing person. Yeah. Thank you so much. So thank you, everyone, and have a beautiful day. Thank you.
No problem. It was so nice talking to you, Melina, and congratulations on your successes. And
Yeah.
looking forward to see more and more of your successes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.